Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 9 of Overcoming My Fears. And what I wanted to talk about today was um, living in the present moment. I know I've talked about being able to overcome um, different things in my life, inadequacy, inferiority complex, what's that one? Imposter syndrome, that I never feel like I'm good enough for anybody. And um, I'm putting all that down. And I go into work saying, hey, here I am. This is me. This is uh, this is who I am. Take it or leave it. And it was kind of a nice day. It turned out to be a nice day. When I come to them with confidence, they come back to me with confidence. So maybe it is all up to me, to have a different perspective of how I see myself, and then others see me differently because of how I see myself. So, so that's what I'm working on today, and living in the moment, living in the present moment, and trying to, um, just see myself as the queen that I am. I am, like when I do the court cards, I get the kings and the queens and the emperor and the hierophant, and we are kings and queens. We are not just me, but we as a whole are those kings and queens, working on our shadows, working on our emotions, working on our um, physical and financial um, matters that affect us. We are kings and queens, and so I'm starting to see myself as the queen that I am, and I'm taking better care of myself and trying to eat better and exercise a little bit more, go out for a little walk with the dog, um, and get outside, get get in nature. And I know people have been telling me that for a long time, and now I'm starting to do it. The weather's nicer, and yeah, so we're doing that, and um, yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well. Other than like this whole, I think it's the water that we shower in. It's just not good, and, and I don't know. I'm not really sure exactly what's causing me to feel so like, even when you wash your hair, you don't feel like it's clean, and it feels like the water has some issues with it, with sediment and things like that. So, but what do? You just keep going, and um, maybe I'll start going to a gym and showering at the gym or something like that. So maybe I'll feel a little better about, when um, I shower, my hair doesn't look so wild. So anyway, um, yeah, that's about all I got for today. So, and um, my kids, if they ever see um, these videos and these tarot cards, I want, one lady said to me, oh, you know, they're this and they're that, and I thought, who's to say that tarot? I love the tarot cards. I love the tarot cards because they instruct me. They um, guide me. into my day. And I really enjoy getting a message, even, those so-called bad cards or ugly cards. They give you the message to say, you have work to do, or you've done so much work. There's so much to do, so much to see. So we start with the death card, which is transformation. Whenever there's a end, there is a new beginning, which is a beautiful card. I love that. So that was for the past. And for the present, we have the Sun card. What beautiful energy is that? I love the Sun energy. The energy of that Sun card. And then the Five of Swords is for the future. So be careful not to get greedy and demanding, and that card is all about, like the soldiers just walking away, the other soldiers just walking away. They're giving up, so, because it's not worth the fight. So, alright. And then the Eight of Wands, which is fast motion. It's going to happen quickly. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen fast. And I'm kind of looking forward to work today, because there's a lady I met yesterday that said, work from home. Asked me how to work from home or something like that. I got all excited. I said, yes, that would be me. I would love to work from home. So, all right. But I shouldn't do that at my current job, I guess. So, these are the classic tarot cards by Gordon Smith. And the intention I'm setting in this card is living in the moment. Being free to live here and now, and not somewhere else. And it says you are on the right path. Looks like that. Okay. And it says, there are times when you will question your steps upon life's path and ask if you're moving in the right direction. This isn't because you have lost your way, but because you are beginning to anticipate great change that comes towards you. The Spirit Masters are telling you to breathe and be patient, and change will come in its own good time. To force it would be to change your destiny. When things slow down, there is always a very good reason for it, and it isn't because you are in the wrong direction. It's because you are in a time of change. So stay on the path you chose and watch for a sign that will point you to the future. That's really a nice focus for today as well. To focus on, change doesn't come immediately. It takes time. And it is something that has to happen naturally. And that's what we're all about, those natural movements. And as far as, this woman goes and me talking to her or anything like that, it sounds interesting, and I would love to, be able to stay home and make phone calls and texts and emails and work from home. That would be awesome. So, all right. Well, I wish everybody a beautiful day today, and we will talk to you tomorrow.